Hi everyone, Jim here. Just wanted to talk today about my son. He owns a lawn care business, and this afternoon he asked if I could come and help him. I kind of thought, hey, it'd be cool to show you guys a day in the life of somebody who does lawn care. Wasn't a big day, he just had a few things he had to clean up that he was left over from the week, but I shot some video while I was there and I thought I'd show you. So let's have a look. Say hi, Forrest.
Hello!
So what are we doing today?
We are basically cleaning up a little piece back here. So, last week we had this like garden bed that is overgrown, weed trees. So I missed this one little section. What we did was we just whipped it all down, came through with the stump grinder, and cleaned up all this whole section here.
Oh, okay.
And I missed to the house.
Oh, I see.
So.
Okay. Okay, so now are we taking that out with the stump grinder?
Yes.
Okay. Very cool.
All this crap. So yeah, so we did this whole entire section here. We did that little section there.
Okay.
And then we also did another small section in the front.
Okay, so you weren't in charge of doing the whole lawn, just cleaning up the beds?
Just cleaning up this little, no, yeah, I'm not in charge of anything else here except for just a couple of things. So, last week, this whole beam came out past these poles.
Oh, okay.
So like here, all of this stuff was overgrown all the way out to here.
Okay. And so you took all of this down.
The big hedge trimmers, and trimmed all of this out.
Okay.
So then you can get back to the clothesline.
I see. Okay.
Yep. And we did the same thing over here. There was a big fallen branch here. We got a lot of stuff off of the roof here.
Well, this is pretty cool because I've never actually seen a stump grinder used before.
Yep.
Now, how big of a, can that do however big a stump? It doesn't matter?
Doesn't really matter. It, yeah, like I've done stumps this big, I've done stumps this big. It's just mainly just working it down.
Cool. Yep. So when it is getting close to the house like that, like if you get a stump, you just dig it out by hand, basically?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I've seen some people get like really close to the houses, and like they have like stand-on equipment that does the same thing.
Okay.
Like stand-on equipment or ones with tracks. Like I really should have budgeted more for this project, which I would have grabbed the $200, $300 one,
right,
which I would have had this done in less time, but I had no idea
how big the problem was.
I had no idea how A, big the problem thing was, B, I had 3 guys total.
So So you already had labor into it, so might as well use the labor
instead of, you know,
machine
better
costs.
equipment.
Right.
You know,
Because labor was already done.
because it was double the cost for this. So here, check these out. These are really cool. So these are my new straps that I've been using.
Yeah, I saw those when you were loading things up.
Yeah, so basically,
Oh, wow.
they're quick release. So basically, once this thing is all the way pushed down, it's just like a boat.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So you go around.
And they're mounted to the frame.
Yep.
You've got them on both sides?
Yeah, I got them over there, and I got two up here. So
That's-
basically, I can wrap it around all my stuff, press my button, and that, you know, cinches it in, and then press it up.
Oh, very cool. It is kind of cool how every year, you know, the trailers improve.
Yeah.
I think that's where you gain the most efficiency with your business is the modifications to the trailers
Yeah.
to make it faster to load and unload and make your business better.
Yeah, like
mean-
the weed whip racks, the
Yeah.
blower racks.
I mean, anywhere you can save 5 minutes, that's money. Money in your pocket.
Oh yeah.
Um,
And it's like my one guy, he keeps on cutting off string. So then all they have to do is just grab a piece of string, put it in their pocket,
oh, I see. Okay.
and they don't have to come all the way back to the trailer. You know, this, that, and the other. And it's like, when I'm on the mower, I toss a couple pieces of string in my pocket. So when they're walking around the property, they don't have to run back to the truck if they ran out or whatever.
Right. And the heads on those feed really quick, right?
Yeah, yeah. So basically, well, there's a bag in this one, but so this thing here, it has a hole that goes all the way through, so you fish it through on each side, roughly about 3 to 4 feet.
Okay, so you never even have to take the head off. You just fish it
No.
through the center
Yep.
and wind.
then you just wind it up.
Oh,
Sure.
that's really cool.
So basically, and every once in a while, you gotta take it apart. You know, so this is your string. It says this is your string here. You just push this in here. Sometimes it'll get clogged and jammed or whatever. So you do have to take it apart every once in a great while. But the idea is not to. There's little arrows here, and you line up these arrows, you can see straight through the head.
Okay.
And then you take your string, now that this one's been used so many times, so we just keep our pruners here, and we just cut them off.
Okay.
And so basically, you have a good, clean, semi-straight line, and make sure you can actually see through it. Just fish it through. You go your halfway point. Yes, this is short, but this is just an example. And
Wow.
you're ready to go.
See now, I mean, it's been a while since I've trimmed anything, but when I had a residential trimmer, it wasn't that easy. I mean, that was always the hardest part, was once you ran out of line, it was always tangled up and...
What the weed whips come with is an actual head. You have to take it apart, wind the head.
Right.
So what I did was I bought extra inserts. So basically the insert that went in there, you'd actually have to take that all apart and wind up. So I went out and bought extra spoolers and had those in my pocket.
Oh, I see.
Just had
Before
one.
you had brought these heads.
Before I bought the actual full head. Yep.
Okay.
And then I would take that and I would have one in my pocket. But then you have like this bulge in your pocket
Right.
where when I'm on the mower, you start smacking and by the end of the day, you have a bruise on your
So that speed head, that doesn't come standard with the steel. Okay.
So I believe with the Echoes, I believe that's an Echo head.
Okay.
And then they come with different screw adapters for that.
I see.
Oh, yeah. Like, yeah, the setup for this trailer has gotten so much better. It's like even like the front of the trailer. Like, I have 2 trash cans in the front.
Yeah, I saw that. They're bolted down now, right?
Yep. For the gray or the tan trash can, basically just throw all my like D handles and extra shovels and loppers, stuff like that.
Okay, so it's kind of a tool bin.
Yep. And so what I also did was I put holes in all the bottom of them, and then screwed them in. So then, when and if it does rain, it all drains out. Yep. So, same thing with this guy. This actually was an old trash can that I just had. Okay. And so it already had holes in it, so I just bolted it to the ground. And same thing with this preen bucket. This preen bucket's all attached. And that has all my gardening tools or whatever.
I see. Okay.
And that just chills in here. You know. And then I have like tarps, bar and chain oil, a couple of straps here and there. The leaf burritos.
Oh, right. Okay. I remember getting those at the GIE.
Yep. So I have those in there, and then so like when I have to do like my bagger unit for Bad Boy.
Oh, right.
So I put this on there. I fill those up with all the grass clippings if I'm bagging, and that's usually only for, you know, overgrown properties. And I put that all in there. And
now, are you doing much bagging with the No-Mo May, or?
Back and forth. It
depends on how much they want to pay.
Depends on if they want to pay for it.
Right, because that's a lot of work to bag everything up.
Yeah. Yep. Because then that's also going through with the weed whip, knocking everything down.
Yeah.
Going through with the mower, knocking it down. Bag it.
Yeah.
And move on. But like I bolted all these milk crates in, so then I had to hold all my gas. I had good intentions that was actually gonna fall apart. So like this usually holds my 5 gallon.
Oh, I see.
I ran it over with the mower a few times, so it's kind of falling apart. I should have put it up somewhere.
Now, didn't you have a 5-gallon rack for the trailer itself? For the sure cans?
I was going to buy those, but I never did.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
This year?
Possibly.
At the GIE? One of the things we'll look at?
Possibly. Yep. But yeah, no, it works.
Yeah, every year we do improvements. And
yeah, no, it's like I kind of actually want a completely different trailer. So,
yeah.
Well, no. So check me out. So basically, my ultimate trailer, open trailer setup would be great because I had the 32-inch mower. Is some properties just need the 32-inch mower.
Oh, I see.
So it'd be really cool if I could have a gate that I could just take the 32 off.
Oh, I see. So you're not having to take one off, the Bad Boy off every time.
Yeah.
I get it.
So like there's days it's like, man, I only just need the 32. So if I could have a gate that comes down here to let me get the 32 off.
Yep.
And
I've seen those.
Yeah. And then like, or my other guy is riding the 54 and I want to ride the 32. So
he
can at least put his mower on and be done and go back to a trimmer, or vice versa.
Right.
You know.
And it comes back to the same thing. If you can save 5 minutes of property.
Yeah.
And you're doing 30 properties a day.
You know, like he's leaving his mower off the back and just waiting and trimming, and I have to come back. I have to move the mower. I have to move the other mower on, and then off to the next property.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So it'd be really cool if I could have 2 different gates that I could just take off one at a time.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's moving along.
Very cool. So are we done for the day? That's it?
That was it.
All right.
That's my little Sunday project.
Well, that was great. I got to hang out with Forrest. I didn't have to do anything.
He had to hold the camera.
Oh. And look at Ivy. She's just sitting here waiting.
That's my dog.
So if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you'd like to see more of my content, hit subscribe. I'll also leave a link in the description below for my son's channel. He hasn't got a lot out there yet, but he's got a whole bunch of footage he's taken. And once he gets some time to edit it, he'll be putting it together. I'll be putting together future videos like this anytime I see him doing something kind of cool. And if you could subscribe to both channels, that would be great. Thanks for watching.